Previously on Royalty Reality TV show.
General Mugato coming into the house, was this something you were expecting? Did you see him coming? Were you expecting that we smuggled him in? What was your thoughts in his appearance?
To me, I felt he disappeared. I'm not saying he's a witch. I was just surprised.
The royalties then let their creative sides flow as they banded together to shoot a short movie created, scripted, and casted by the royal housemates.
I brought the lighter in here.
Are you sure Papa that you do it? Because I know I saw it in your hand, but I don't know where it's now.
Shidera, please don't open. Get out.
So you get my eat plate of indomie.
I don't eat plate. These people. How me when they tell me I say I'm hungry. You can't cook fish. You can't forget me. No, you know not say you dish my own special.
Because now.
The royalties prepared for the Duke and Duchess challenge. The royalties then had to battle it out in the Duke and Duchess games for the title of Duke and Duchess, where they all have the chance to compete to be the new Duke and Duchess of the royal house.
Sorry, we wanted the massage section.
Love is for the weak. Person maybe don't do something for this house. Everybody wants it. Everybody wants it. It will end in premium tier.
The royal enforcer came into the house and announced Morga as the Duke of the royal house and Mercy as his Duchess.
Head of house building. Morgan, the new head of house. The new Duke.
Me or nobody.
Are you waiting here? Yes, Duke. I want to wait till you.
Me or nobody.
If you be head of house, you go hungry. You go chop on. Everybody go come. I think they want to see every time. So they offer.
I said if I come inside, everybody will line up. And they will give me bell. If you give me bell, everyone I will ring the bell, everybody will wake up. Then I will go and sleep.
Never bring food now.
When I wake up, then you guys will not start your house.
We will beat you.
I will beat you. Like I will beat you first.
My lord, I put it to you that our chief dad is jealous.
Love is for the weak.
I'm good enough. I'm good enough.
Love is the way.
Wicked love is
Weekend love is weekend.
good love is bad. Bad love is the best. Lango G master. By night now, the kuli send go send. I don't know.
Now, but you don't reach out right now.
So don't go carry him dolly. Send the missing puppy. I want my puppy. Looking like say because nobody will feed the puppy now. We will feed. Bring the
A hot day, or a chance to get closer. There's joy to be found anywhere. Fan Milk.
The royalties then proceeded to the Know Yourself games, where they were paired for the purpose of this task.
The title of the game is How Well Do You Know Your Housemates? Okay, so this game is aimed at measuring how the housemates are familiar and conversant with each other. We're going to be playing this game by grouping them into pairs. The pair with the highest score gets to win. Okay, so they have the luxury of 5 minutes to answer their question.
Royal reality, Royal reality.
Please.
My name is Lois.
My name is V.
Okay, so V, you're welcome to this section of game.
Thank you.
Kindly
Thank you.
pick who's writing and who is answering.
I'm writing. Okay, I'm writing.
I'm answering.
Okay, so V,
Yes.
what is her favorite game or sport she loves to watch?
Football.
Wrong. She wrote none. 2. Does she like riding a bike, riding a horse, or driving a car?
None.
Okay. What song does she love listening to what song does she love singing to at karaoke?
Does she love karaoke? None.
She said any song. Number 4. What radio station does she love listening to?
Love FM.
She said any interesting station. And then what chore does she love doing?
Cleaning the house.
Okay, that's good. You're correct. So that means you have scored 2 points for this section. So V and Miss Lois, thank you for having you.
Thank you.
Who's answering and who's writing?
I'm writing.
I'm answering.
Okay, let's get to it. What if your partner could hire someone to help her? What chores do you think her partner wants to help her with?
Cleaning.
She wrote cooking, so you're wrong. The next question is, if she could eat one meal for the rest of her life, what would it be?
Rice.
You're correct. Who's her favorite author in a book?
None.
She wrote John Wells. And then, what is her nickname or pet name?
Gracie.
You're correct. Does she like surprises?
Yes.
Correct. Thank you very much. Clap for them.
Royal reality,
Kindly pick among the two of you who's writing and who is answering.
She's writing, I'm answering.
Okay. How did you think, what place do you think she likes going for her vacation?
Dubai.
Correct. 2. Would she love to win a lottery or get a dream job?
Win a lottery.
You're wrong. She said get her dream job. 3. Well, who would you think she wants to get stranded with on a deserted island?
Her mom.
Good. Number 4. If money was no object, what do you think she wants to do all day?
Sleep.
Good. What year do you think she would like to travel to if she could go back in time?
Her birth month. This was born.
You're wrong. 2021. Thank you very much. Thank you. Clap for them. So kindly pick who's writing and who's answering.
I'm answering his writing.
Okay, let's get to it. Yeah, you're going to answer yours. What do you think John Wells friends, John Cena friends are?
Complicated.
Okay, correct. Number 2, what are his hobbies?
Traveling, football, and adventure.
Good. Number 3, what is his best gift he has given?
Money.
Wrong, jewelry. Number 4, what is the worst gift he has received?
Worst gift received.
3 seconds.
Pass.
Then he wrote teddy bear.
Oh.
Then number 5, what is one thing he could not go a day without?
His wife.
You're wrong. His phone.
Oh.
So, thank you very much.
Royal reality. Royal reality.
Who's writing and who's answering?
I'm writing. I'm answering.
Okay.
Ah.
So time to provide your answers. Okay. Where do Gloria wants to see herself in the next 5 years? 3 seconds, please.
Abuja.
Good. Number 2, how many pairs of shoes does she own?
8.
25. You're wrong. Number 3, what is her shoe size? Good. Number 4, if she was a superhero, what powers would it be?
Fly.
She's wrote magnetic.
Oh.
Then, if she won a lottery, what do you think she would do?
She would take her family on vacation to Dubai.
She wrote open a foundation. So that leaves you guys 3 points for this section.
Royal reality. Royal reality.
Pick who's writing and who's answering.
I'm answering.
You're writing?
Yes.
Okay. What's the longest he has gone without sleep?
6.
Good. Number 2. What's the tallest building he has been to? Good. Number 4. Would he rather trade looks for intelligence or looks? Okay, intelligence for looks. Good. Number 4. How often does he buy clothes? How will I put this now? He wrote weekends.
Okay.
You're wrong. And who is the secret admirer in the house? Correct. Okay, that leaves you 4 points.
Royal reality. Royal reality.
Who write and who answer?
I'm the one, right? Who'll be the one to answer?
Amoga, trying to answer your own question. What form of transportation does Will the Love using?
A car.
Okay, correct. What's his favorite pet animal?
Dog.
Correct. If you could go back in time, if Wildy wants to go back in time, what would you think Wildy wants to change?
Nationality.
Correct. And then, if he will shares any meal with anybody, who do you think it would be?
His
List
mom.
the 4 persons.
His mom. Amen. Esther. And Messiah.
4. You list 3. His mom, Amen, Esther, and last person.
Messiah.
You're wrong. He wrote his mom, dad, siblings, best friend. Then how many pillows does he sleep with?
4.
He wrote 1. Okay, thank you very much. That means you guys got 3 points.
Royal reality, Royal reality.
Pick. Quickly.
Okay, she's gonna answer. Then
You write.
yes.
Okay. Okay. Alright, so Fabulous Annie.
Yes.
So who is finest hero?
Ken Eriks.
You're wrong. You wrote God. Number 2. If he could live anywhere in the world, where would he be? 3 seconds.
Yeah, in Abuja.
You're wrong. He wrote Island. Number 4. What is his favorite family vacation?
Pass.
Okay. Number 5. Okay. Number 5. Oh, sorry, I missed it. What number 3 was actually what is his biggest year?
His biggest
Year.
year.
Yes.
I thought he said fear.
I thought it's fear.
Yeah.
Oh.
No answer.
Biggest.
Okay. Number 4. What is his favorite family vacation?
Said pass.
Okay. His railroad village. Probably traveling to the village together. Then I asked, number 5? What would you change about yourself if you could?
Nothing.
Okay, you got that right. So your total score in this section is 1 point.
Royal reality, Royal reality.
Right, and who would answer?
Okay. I will write. You will answer.
I will answer.
Okay, alright. Okay. Alright. So, Mr. Dera, you get to answer. What really makes her angry?
Okay. What makes her angry?
3 seconds.
Lie?
Lies. Okay, she wrote when she doesn't have money. When she's broke, it makes her angry. 2, what motivates her to work hard?
Self-independent.
Okay, she wrote money also. Okay, that goes for it. I'll give you that. Then 4, what is her favorite thing about career?
Money.
She wrote insurance. I think I'll score you bad on that one. Then 5, she wrote what is her biggest complaint about her job?
What's her biggest complaint?
About her job.
Stressful.
Good. The next one is what is her biggest accomplishment?
Her biggest.
Yes.
She take good care of herself.
Okay, I'll give you that. Being independent. So that makes it 3 points. Thank you very much.
Royal reality, Royal reality.
Vanny P and Don Racy, who's writing and who is answering?
I'll be the one answering. He's right.
I'm right.
Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, so Miss Vanny P. So number 1, what is your partner's favorite book to read? Okay, he wrote William Shakespeare.
Okay.
Number 2, what makes him laugh the most?
Comedy.
Okay, you're correct. Number 3, sorry. What was the last movie he watched?
Lost Sister.
Correct. Number 5. What did he want to be when he was little?
Active.
You're wrong. He said a lawyer. Okay, and the last one is, if he could choose to do anything for a day, what would it be?
Watching.
He wrote reading. So that makes it 2 points for this section. I would like to thank our awesome and attentive audience for always watching and sticking with us. The winner of these games that we just play is Tracy and Chipraise. They scored 4 points. So we'll be awarding them 50 free votes. Don't forget to keep voting for your favorite housemate. Log on to www.royaltyvote.com. Remember, your vote is what keeps the housemates in the house. Thank you very much.
Jim Speckle Travel Hub. It's your go-to travel service provider. Any day, anytime. A travel service you can trust. We offer travel bookings, tour packages, hotel reservations, visa advisory, and lots more. We're located at plot 1041, Kuru Mohammed Avenue, Central Business District, Abuja. For more information, please call +234 802 849 9254 or +234 814 304 8726 or visit www.jimspeckletravelhub.com. Visit social media at Jim Speckle Travels. Jim Speckle Travel Hub. Your happiness is our pride.
V. Stunned. Winston. Stunned. It's a criminal case. I'm going to read it aloud. V is petitioning Winston on the case of piracy. It's a criminal case on a case of piracy. May God sit.
Miss it.
Good day, court.
Good day, my lord.
Let's hear the first case in court list.
A criminal case between Miss V and Mr. Winston on the case of piracy. It's a criminal case.
On the set day, the house was given a task to write a movie story. So a lot of suggestions came from the housemates on the plot, of which I brought in the idea of politics, and I wrote a story on it. I took the story to the former Duchess, Miss Helen. She went through it and liked the story. My colleague here also heard the story and was nodding to it, which implies he also liked it. I also took it to Mr. Wilde to hear his own opinion on the story. He went through it, liked it, and dropped some suggestions and made some corrections too, because he gave me the idea it was too long, so he helped in cutting down the scene numbers. After the movie shoot, I walked into the former Duke's room, and a housemate complimented the story and said it it was nice. Jokingly, I said, that means you're going to give me your food for tonight. My colleague here walked in and got pissed over it. He said, what do you mean by that? That was his words. That it was his idea, not mine. My lord, I want to ask Mr. Wilson here, how the story became his idea or something he put together. Thank you.
To affirm to this honorable court. To say the truth.
To say the truth.
And nothing but the truth.
And nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Please, can you tell this honorable court how the story became yours?
On that said day, when we were given the task to put up the drama, it was said that House 1 should put up a story for a drama and House 2 should do the same. So House 2 went to deliberate on their script and we also did that. And later on in the day, we were all in the living room and we were about making suggestions for the movie script. And Ms. V was saying and asking the house to deliberate, and I think, I think all the housemates for House 1 were all seated in the living room, and then the House B, because we didn't actually know the House B housemates to actually know what we were working on, they were all upstairs. So Ms. V said we should all drop our suggestions, and then we all started giving our suggestions, of which Mr. Welt actually said that we could actually put up something in regards to what the activities actually going on in the Royal Mansion, and of which Mr. Wilde also acknowledged that and also even gave a title, I quote him, Chaos of the Royal House. And when I was asked to make a suggestion, I said we should do something in regards to leadership. And Ms. V here said they might not like it, that the people won't like it, and we actually deliberated on that. Even Ms. Gracie also brought up her own suggestions.
Objection,
and
my lord.
My lord, objection.
Objection sustained.
My lord, please can you grant me the permission to keep talking? I'm not done with my story before my complainant counsel keeps interrogating me.
Please, before you continue your question, you said I didn't concur to the leadership. Please, I want to ask you a question.
You did not.
What was the plot I gave?
You did not concur.
What was the plot I gave?
You did not concur. You said the house would not.
You're not answering me. What was the plot I
You
gave?
did not concur to it. You said the
What
house
was
would
the
not
plot
like
I gave?
Mr. Winston, please answer the question.
She didn't say any plot.
You can carry on with your answers.
So after deliberating on, because I even actually said we should give the name a title, and she said we cannot give a name to a movie, a title to a movie without having the script yet. And later on in the middle of the night, I, and in person of Ms. V, Ms. Gracie, and Ms. Joy were all in Ms. V's room deliberating on the script, of which Ms. V, sorry, my lord, Ms. Joy gave her a name, Benga, which is one of the politicians that actually played the role for the Yoruba delegates.
Objection, my lord.
And then
Objection.
Ms. Gracie
Objection,
also
my
brought
lord.
her points, and we all contributed to the script.
Objection sustained.
Please, you said at night that
Yes,
we
at night.
deliberated on the story.
There were three. in
Was
the
it
room.
a fully written story or something that I was just starting?
You were still writing.
Are you done?
I'm not done.
Continue.
And then the incident which occurred when she said that I actually confronted her was after the movie, after we already played the drama, where she said that we should thank her because everybody was like, wow, it was nice. Because even before that moment, when she was actually writing the script,
Mr. Winston, can you please?
I want to summarize. She said before we were merged to shoot the movie as one house, she told me about the script that House B actually scripted, and we're deliberating on how to fix him because they were talking about a girl who neglected her father, and we're thinking about how to incorporate it into our script. And I told her that I don't think it would be possible for us to incorporate House B,
Objection,
script
my lord.
in our content. And then she said to me that they might not like it. I said they will definitely like it. This is a leadership script, and this show is a leadership show, and I think that this is what we have to do. We can't start doing something about
Mr. Winston, please round up.
So in summary, when I told her that she should stop saying that this is a collective effort, that the whole house contributed to making this drama a very wonderful one, to the achievement of this drama. So when she said we should thank her, that the idea was her own, and I never confronted her violently. I only verbally told her, of which Mr. Sina was also present. And I said to her, this was a collective effort, and Mr. Sina also said that, and that was how it ended. And I collected my stuff, I even gave to her, and we settled amicably, nobody had any issues, and I left, and that was it. Ms. D, you said you met, when you were writing your script, you went to the former Duchess room, named Miss Helen, and showed her the script. How many persons were there in the room when you showed her the script?
I didn't say I went to her room. I said I went to her.
So where did you show her the script?
It was in the kitchen.
How many persons were there?
I don't need anybody to be there. I just went to
My
show
lord,
my
please
script.
can you note that down? Miss V, you said Mr. Wildy also said that he liked your script. Please, can you tell this honorable court where and when you showed Mr. Wildy your script and he told you he liked your script?
It was in his room. And when I walked into his room, you were there while leaving. So you saw me when I came in there and sat down to show the script.
Miss V, can you tell this honorable court how I, Mr. Winston, leaving the room without being there would know that you were actually bringing the script to show Mr. Wildy?
I didn't say I brought it to show him for you to confirm.
Do you have
was
a
telling
witness?
the honorable...
Do you have a witness to that scene?
Wildy will be here to testify to
Okay,
that.
he's the witness. Outside him, we don't have any other witness.
Of course
Just
I
both
do.
of you were in the room and you showed him the script.
My lord.
My lord, please, can you pen that down? Miss V, please, was there any time that all the housemates were in the house 2 living room and were deliberating on the script on how to achieve the drama, and then all the housemates
Of course,
were
there was
upstairs?
a time we all gathered, deliberating
Now,
on
was
the
there any
plot.
time you said...
Let me finish. We were deliberating on the plot. Okay. You were not even specific. If this person brings an idea, you're okay with it. This person brings it, was okay with it. I brought leadership and politics, and I stick to it. I brought the
Ms. V.
story. Hold on, let me finish. You asked me a question,
Objection,
I'm
my
explaining,
lord.
right? Hold on,
Objection.
let me finish. I brought the story. You were there listening to me. You were nodding to it. Were you not?
Objection, my lord.
Objection sustained.
Miss V, I remember vividly when we were all in the living room, you asked that everyone should contribute and make their suggestions. Please, can you tell this honorable court the suggestion Mr. Welt suggested in the living room?
You already said it, so there is no need of me repeating
What did I
it.
say?
You said he brought in, Wells brought in suggestion we should do something that has to do with the house, of which Wildy concurred to. Yeah, I was
And
there.
what was the
It's
title
true.
Mr. Wildy said?
I'm
What
not-
was the title Mr. Wildy gave?
I'm not supposed to focus on anybody's title. That's
You're
what
not
I'm
supposed
here
to
for.
focus on anybody's title, and you were there in the living room.
It's not what
My
I'm
lord,
here
please,
for.
can you pen this down?
That's not what I'm
Mr. Wildy actually suggested that we should title the movie Chaos, and I quoted, Chaos of the Royal House, and he also concurred to Mr. Welt that we should put up a drama in regards to what has been happening in the Royal House.
V.
Miss V,
Please tell this honorable court what happened on the said day.
Thank you so much. Initially, we were told to prepare for 2 dramas, House 1, House 2. So, I happen to be in House 1. Ms. V happens to be in House 1 as well. So, deliberation started. People in House 1 were told to bring in their contribution, to bring in all their ideas, to harness the whole thing, to make up the story. And a lot of people were saying things like, I don't really have anything in my head at the moment, but if I remember something, I'll bring it up. So Ms. V decided to come up with a story herself, considering the fact that we had limited time and a lot of people were complaining that the ideas weren't forthcoming. So in order not to waste more time, she decided to come up with a story.
Mr. Winston, also ever bring up any idea in regards to the contributions for the drama we had?
None that I can remember.
None that you can remember. Ms. Gracie, was there any time, as after the house 1 housemates left house 2,
Objection, my lord.
Back upstairs.
Objection overruled.
Back upstairs to house 1, and everybody were in their rooms, and you and Ms. V and Mr. Winston and Miss Joy were in Ms. V's room deliberating on the script while she was writing?
Yes.
Did you, Miss Gracie, give any suggestion, and did Miss Joy give any suggestion to Ms. V here?
Yes. What was his own suggestion to the story?
He gave the cast, like he was giving the names of people that should take particular parts of the story, and also he gave a name. You know, the drama was about 3 tribes: Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa.
Thank you, my lord. I think I'm done with her. Mr. Dera.
Yes.
Please tell us what happened after the shoot in the former Duke's room. Make it brief.
Okay, on the set day, I was in my room when you came in. I was complimenting you on the movie that you brought, the script that you write. Then you said that I should share my food with you for giving us a very nice movie.
On that said day, after the drama, you actually said you were complimenting her.
Yes.
And Mr. Winston walked in.
No, you were there. I said,
okay,
I corrected.
Yes. You corrected yourself.
Yes.
My lord, please, can you pen it down? He said 2 different things. He said I was there, and at the same time, he said I was not there.
No,
Mr.
I did not say that, sir.
Mr. Chidera, I'm still talking. My lord, Mr. Chidera.
Yes.
As at the time you were complimenting Ms. V, and you said I was there, or I was not actually there, like you said, and she told you, or you said whether you were going to give her food, what did she say before the proposed of me saying that it was not her idea? What did she say?
Okay, initially, let me make corrections. I said you were there when she told me, like, she was jokingly said I will share my food with her. So I now laughed and said, you said the contribution was yours.
Mr. Chidera, did she ever say that we should thank her, that was her idea, before Mr. Winston, who you don't even know whether was there or not, said that
apparently,
it was his idea?
Apparently, she was speaking to me.
So how can you be a witness to something you're not even sure if Mr. Winston was actually in the room or not in the room?
Please, 2 questions and let it be brief and straight to the point.
Mr. Wilson, you said you brought plot leadership, right?
Yes, I did.
Did you write the story? Yes or no? Was it your story? Yes or no?
Yes. It was a collective effort.
Was it your story? Yes or no?
Yes, it was.
Did you write the story?
No, I did not.
Was it your story?
Yes, it was.
My lord, I'm putting it to him that he has lied on an oath to this honorable
My
court.
lord, I'd love to examine the complainant counsel.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay, please.
Please, can you step into the dock?
Step in for your examination.
My lord, will you please me to tell this honorable court that someone can actually script a movie without being the actual owner of the movie? Ms. V, you asked me if I was one who wrote the story. And I said no.
Please ask two direct
Okay, two direct
questions.
questions. Ms. V, while writing the story, like you said, did you get suggestions or opinions from members of the house?
Like I said earlier, yes, will they?
Only Wildy. Are you putting it to the honorable court that it's only Wildy who gave you suggestions when you're writing that story, like you said?
Your next question.
Okay. Ms. V, did you tell your house one members, housemates, that you were already working on a story before we engaged in putting up something? Yes or no?
Yes.
Who did you tell?
I told the house.
When?
The D-Day.
That'll be all for now.
Okay. Thank you, my lord.
Pass your verdict.
As the judge of this great royal court, having clearly listened to the complainant and defendant during the examination, this is my verdict. As the judge of this great honorable royal court, having clearly listened to both the complainant and defendant during the examination and cross-examination, this is my verdict. Mr. Wilson has established the facts that he did not write the story. So therefore, he does not have the right to claim ownership of the story. Mr. Wilson is found guilty of piracy.
Drinking water is a vital part of a working day, and having the right water source at work keeps you hydrated all day. That's why we at Seaway make our products with one of the best and latest technology in water purification across West Africa. As a corporate customer, you are guaranteed free quarterly Seaway dispenser machine servicing, supplies with Seaway new or clean bottles, and superb customer service care and support. At an affordable rate, you can place your order and begin to refreshingly work your way to a productive day.
The second case for today. Grace Child, stunned. Vanity, stunned. Vanity. Grace Child is petitioning you on a case of sexual harassment.
Criminal case between Miss Grace Child and Miss Vanny P on the case of sexual harassment.
On a set day, we were all outside waiting for a court section. I was standing, then Miss Vanny P hit me on my bum bum. Then I turned and I told her, I don't like such play. Don't hit me on my ass again. Then I think we came inside the court. The court section was over. Later in the evening, we were all in the parlor. She repeated the same thing again. That is why I brought it to this court.
I, Vanny P,
do affirm to this honorable court
do affirm to this honorable court
to say the truth
to say the truth
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Can you tell this honorable court what happened on the said day?
On the said day, we're all in the sitting room when Miss Joy hits my ass. After she hit my ass, I was trying to follow her to revenge what she did. She now ran away, which I did not touch her again because she ran away.
Lord, Vanny P is telling this court lies. She has plotted with her lawyer to come and tell lies in the court.
You don't point the judge.
I'm still interrogating. That the first time was on the kitchen waiting for the court to enter the court section. Then the second time was in the parlor, which she knew very well. She was the one that started the joke, as I may call it. Miss Vanny P, were you the first person, or have you ever seen, have you ever seen Miss Grace Child on a set action, like where someone was dancing or someone were dancing, she hit her ass, or
ask the direct question.
Have you ever seen her on such action?
Yes. Yeah.
Were you there as a witness?
I was there.
Was I there from my house? As in from my house, I came as a representative.
Yeah, you did.
Did we assemble outside before we came inside?
No.
We did not assemble, so we just came and entered the court.
We assembled outside before we came into the court.
Please help me pen this down. So we assembled. Where were you? Were you in front?
We assembled outside because we are coming into the court. That is the reason why we assembled, not that we assembled to talk anything.
Were you in my front or I was at the back?
I was in your front.
Thank you, my honorable judge. Miss Joy, you said my client hit or grab your axe. Which of them?
I said hit.
Hit your axe?
Yes.
On the case you penned down, you said my client sexually assaulted you.
That was not what I penned down. I'm sure the clerk did that.
But what is what the court read out now? My client sexually assaulted Miss Grace Child.
Yes, she assaulted me by.
Why? Wait. Why you know that hitting someone axe might be a form of court order? Like you call the person to order for a certain reasons.
You are calling me to order by hitting my ass.
Please ask your next question.
Miss John, have you ever seen such acts of hitting or tapping or romancing or anything else in the house?
I have never done that.
Have you ever seen it on other housemates doing it?
I've never seen it.
You have never seen it?
Yes.
Thank you. That'll be all for now. Please let's call it.
I, Acha Grace,
do affirm to this honorable court
to affirm to this honorable court
to say the truth
to say the truth
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Said day, while you were going to ease yourself, please can you tell this honorable court what happened?
Okay. On that set day, it was actually time for court session. So I was pressed at that particular time, and I normally don't use the restroom in the living room in the second house, so, due to personal reasons. So I made my way to the Duchess's room to make use of her toilet. So on my way, I saw Vanny P at the back of Miss Grace Child. So I passed, and then I saw her. They were playing actually. She now hit her ass.
She said that she wanted to go and ease yourself, right? You passed. Do you have eyes at the back of your head? My lord, this means that she's lying. She said after easing herself, she still come back and meet Miss Vanny P hitting her ass.
Objection sustained. My lord, he's putting word into my client's mouth.
I've not said anything.
Please ask your question, Mr. Dera.
I come to interrupt or bring out points of what she said.
You are meant to cross-examine the witness.
And also bring out point from the cross-examination. My lord, what this girl said is lie. How can you pass and you see that someone is tapping someone's ass? Do you have eyes in your your back of your head? No. Is your answer right? You say after easing yourself, because in best of my knowledge, girls do ease themselves. Girls do take time while easing themselves. After easing yourself, you came back and saw her still tapping her ass.
Mr. Dera, my lord, she never said so.
Objection.
She just said.
Mr. Dera, ask your questions straight to the point. Don't beat around the bush.
My lord, please pen it down. My question to her has finished. According to my witness, my client said is a revenge of what she did to her
my lord.
In the parlor.
Objection sustained.
My lord, they just came to turn this case against me.
As the judge of this great honorable royal court, having clearly listened to the complainant and the defendant during the examination, cross-examination and re-examination, this is my verdict. It has been established that Ms. Vanny P. hit the butt of Grace Child, but not in a violent manner. So, this is not a case of sexual assault.
Drinking water is a vital part of a working day, and having the right water source at work keeps you hydrated all day. That's why we at Seaway make our products with one of the best and latest technology in water purification across West Africa. As a corporate customer, you are guaranteed free quarterly Seaway dispenser machine servicing, supplies with Seaway new or clean bottles, and superb customer service care and support. At an affordable rate, you can place your order and begin to refreshingly work your way to a productive day.
Me, now my own, I say, I come, they give me this, face clothes, I don't have face me, but no one has face me, come and face me.
Waiting happen. Okay, you don't have to come up for this shit now.
Morgan, she eats his food. You can't shout at me and I will still eat the same food.
But it's not the one bringing the food.
Very
That's the
true.
thing.
It's not
You're
the
the one bringing the
shout at
food.
me.
You
What
can't
I'm
even
scared.
want that.
See,
what did you
people
want?
are missing one thing.
Yeah, I can't eat
It's
food
not
that they
the
shout
one
at me.
Guys, people are missing one thing. When it was, wait, now the former Duchess had just finished, when she was sharing food, she used to remove Dorazi's food because of Dorazi ulcer is chronic. It doesn't take pepper at all. Then she will mix the food, right?
Yes.
Has there been any time that she said, go and meet the crew that brought the food and tell them?
Because you're a human being like other people.
I have macaroni. I ate macaroni yesterday. Give me beans. Is that bad?
Then the miss of food.
Why is everybody surprised I stay at my surprise?
Or was that bad? If I say give me beans, like we normally share it. Is that bad? I don't know why you partaking it like. I was talking to him and he told me to I should come out a beg. So you don't see it though.
No,
people are always saying
Yes, disappointed. It's almost like same thing now.
It's the same thing. Sometimes he came to meet me with and talk to me. He said no. And he's angry for what? He did not eat his spaghetti. I said, I've given you food. If you want to straight away, you wait. Let your business. I'll take it to God and bye-bye. You are ruining the game. Because you wasted my food. Yes, now.
He has problem.
It's on his pride issue.
Don't give you good, you won't give you sugar, give you
everything.
the highest select food.
You know that ever since we moved into that room, 5 of us, Wealth has never for once let him dress that bed or sit down.
They told me no.
He has house boys.
They told me.
But they almost repeated it today.
Even when V was
I like this person. Your eye was your eye.
Henny has been going around that we should sit down, she has never for once carried himself that sweet or drink.
The moment he won this thing, they called him, you have to pick up.
Me and
Indeed, they said pick Fabulous because they knew he was coming towards me and message. They said pick Fabulous. Then go
If it is the one you don't win now. If it is the winner now.
Royal reality, royal reality, this is reality, complete package say, royal reality, yelele ama. Open your eyes and tell me what you see.